And happy Tuesday. My name is Wendy Lee, and you can find me at CreativeLeeYours.com. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the US and thrilled that you're here with me for our paper crafting fun today. Yay, 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 yay. Now, if you're watching this video when it premieres, today is Tuesday, February 3rd of 2026. New month. That means new fun, new exciting things. So much going on in the studio, as always. But today's a big day because it starts bonus days redemption time. So if you placed an order, during the January bonus days promotion, you earn some little coupons. So go pull those out in your email, copy those codes, because boy, would that be a pain to have to manually enter those in. Copy those in, paste those coupon codes in when you check out, and get discounted stuff. Yay, 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 yay. So you definitely want to get those bonus days coupons redeemed during February. Um, we also have a brand new product of the month featuring, I think it's a designer paper. I haven't actually seen it yet, but brand new product of the month for February. So go check that out. The product of the month is awesome. Once your order hits $75, now that's before shipping and tax, and after you've redeemed your bonus day coupons, because that reduces the order total. But once your order hits $75, you get to choose the product of the month for only $5. It's awesome. It's such a great deal. So definitely check that out when you are checking out. Now, we also have a fantastic join offer that just started, where when you join my Diamonds team and become part of our Stampin' Up! Family, you get our brand new stamp positioning tool for free. Yay! So this is a $49 value item. At some point, it will be available for purchase, but you're going to get it for free when you join my team during our February promotion. So that's now through March 2nd, actually. Okay. We also have registration going on for our Cultivated Creativity program, which is my DIY paper crafting kit. Love, love, love the cuteness overload this month. We are featuring products from the Easter Joy Suite. And can you see them behind me? There's some cuteness behind me. I love these because even if you don't do Easter cards, you can totally change out the images and do other cute critters, right? Make them birthday cards if you don't want to use Easter sentiments. They're just fun spring cards, and the back sides of the paper, so they don't have to be Easter, right? You can just use the back sides, which have some nice just all occasion prints on those. So that's great. And then we also just launched a new all-star video class tutorial bundle featuring the Nature Walk Suite, which you know I love. I've shared a lot of things with that. We're going to see another one today. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. All right. Really, the best way to stay up to date on everything is to join my email list. Yep. Every single month, I'm going to gift you a free tutorial bundle. So these are exclusive only to my email list. I don't share them anywhere else, and it's a bundle of tutorials. So it's not just one. And the intention is for you to be able to go to your crafty shelf, pick something off the shelf, and create. Right? We've done all the design work for you. You just have the tutorials right there, and you can have a little bit of fun, right? I love that. I love that a lot. So if you're not already on my email list, expand the video description and grab that link and go ahead and join. All right, let's go ahead and get to today's crafty fun. All right, so for today's project, we're bringing back in our Nature's Symphony stamp set, and we're bringing in that paper from that Nature Walk Suite as well. So given that it's now February, we have a brand new all-star video class tutorial bundle, and it will be featuring the Nature's Walk Suite. So I wanted to show you an alternate project that I've created using this suite. You've seen me create a lot of things with this because I love this one so much, so very much. And we're not bringing in the dies, the coordinating dies today, although I love them as well, but we're keeping this one a little bit simpler. So let's go ahead and get started. So we've got our pretty peacock card base. This is 5.5 by 8.5, or 8.5 by 5.5, I should say. Same difference, right? We're doing a side fold today, though. You can find the complete supply list and cut dimensions on my website right now. It's already out there at CreativeLeeYours.com, so you can grab those if you'd like to. And then I've got a strip of designer series paper. So this is 1 3/4 by 5.5 inch tall. And you could really use either side of this print, but this is the side I wanted to use. This is more textural, side. I just really, really like this one. I am so crooked. Let's see if we can get this a little bit straighter. There we go, a little bit better. All right, great. Now we've got a white layer, actually two white layers. These both measure 3 by 4 1/4. And I'm going to stamp on these. So on the front one, let's grab a scrap piece of paper here. On the front one, I'm going to stamp in my 2 corners. So let's bring our large stamp in and our pretty peacock ink pad. And I like to take because this is such a large stamp and this block is a little bit big for my hands, I'm going to take my ink pad to the stamp. And you can see this is a very well loved stamp. It's stained beyond staining, and I'm okay with that. It doesn't bother me. If that bothers you, then you might not you might do better at cleaning yours than I do. It doesn't bother me that they stain, but that's part of photopolymer. Now, people say you can stamp it with Versamark first and it will keep it cleaner. I don't know if it does or if it doesn't. I've not noticed a difference for me personally, but I also, since I don't care, I don't know that I've really given it a fair shot. So, all right, so that is the outside layer. Now, I want to bring the design to the inside as well. Surprise! But we're only going to stamp in this lower left, lower right, right and left. Oh, good gosh, Wendy. It's a rough week if we don't know our right from our left. Okay, we're just going to kind of come off the edge there. Nice. I love it. I love it. You can see why I use this image a lot. I do a lot of stamping on the designer paper with this one as well, because I really, really, really like that appearance with this. Now, since we've got all of our stamping out, let's go ahead and keep going, shall we? So I've got a circle that I've die cut with my favorite Stylish Shapes dies. It's the 3rd largest one on there. And we're going to stamp our sentiment on that. We're going to stamp, "You make me smile." Yay! And I'm just going to do it somewhat centered. Okay. And then next, I'm going to bring in "I like you lots." And we'll stamp that right on this white layer in the upper corner there. Okay, perfect. Now we're ready to assemble. This one goes super fast, super, super fast. And that's one of the things I love about it, is that it is fast and easy. Now I've got 2 pieces of Lost Lagoon. This is 3 1/4 by 4 1/2. And so on the inside, let's go ahead and just layer those 2 together, because we're going to layer those flat. Alrighty. Okay, so that's ready. And then we're going to layer this one flat on the card front, but I'm going to pop up the white layer, but we're going to do some fun wrapping with our twine before we do that. All right, so there's my layer there. Now, I wanted to add a little extra interest to this. So I'm bringing in my Crumb Cake Baker's Twine. So this is from the Essentials Twine Pack. And I am going to wrap this around. So let's go ahead and get some adhesive on both sides here, just to make our lives a little bit easier. And I'm just going to pick a spot to start. And I'm adhering that end to the back. And then I'm going to wrap this around. And I'm coming over just a little smidge and wrapping it. And doing it again. Now, I did not measure how much twine this takes. Should we? Should we do it? Should we measure it? Maybe we'll do it and then we'll take it off and measure it. There's 5, 6. Do you want to do more? I think 6 is probably good. So then I can just come back here and clip that off. I don't think we need to measure it. I think you just use whatever you need to from your spool. Nice. I like the texture that gives. Kind of almost looks like piano strings or something, guitar strings. All right, now I want to pop this layer up. Let's go ahead and get this raised up. And I'm going to be a little excessive on my dimensionals. Do I need 6 on a piece this size? Possibly not, but I'm going to do it anyway because I want this to be nice and secure. I'm taking these off. Okay. And we'll lay this down. And I'm just centering it over that layer. Give that a good tacking down. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. So then let's add our circle with a few dimensionals as well. Okay. And we're just going to pop that right on the center. More or less. What do you guys think? Do you like that with that little twine? Have you ever done that before? I think it's fun. All right, let's bring in our pentagons here. Excuse me. Excuse me. All right, got a little tickle in my throat. So we're going to add a little pentagon there, and then let's add a couple of our smaller ones too. Just sprinkling a few on. Adds a nice little texture to it. All right, so the front is done. Now let's do the inside. The inside is the wow part, right? So I've got this as a fun little pop-up of designer paper, and we've got a pocket for a gift card. So you could put a gift card right down in there if you'd like to. And of course, mine is to my favorite winery here in North Carolina. So if you're ever in the Pilot Mountain area of North Carolina, you definitely want to go check out Jolo. Okay, so I have got a piece of designer series paper. This is 9.5 inches by 5.25. Okay, and we're going to score this at 3 3/4, 4 3/4, and 5 3/4. Okay, now you can do that on your paper trimmer if you prefer. I just prefer scoring it on my Simply Scored. Now I'm going to valley the outer two folds and mountain the center fold. Okay, try to make sure I get this square as I go. And valley. Nice square. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so we've got this right here. Nice. And then I'm going to take this back layer, and you can go all the way to the point if you want. I'm going to leave a little edge there, and I'm going to go ahead and crease that to hold that down. Now, I like to secure that little flap in place with a dimensional just to hold it. Whoops, looks like I got the glue from another one. That's right, we'll use it, I promise. Maybe not in this project, but we'll use it. Okay, so we've got that down. So now I want to take this, and I want to go ahead and adhere this to my card base. So I'm going to do this edge. Okay, so I'm going to put this edge in first. Let's get our card open. And I'm going to place this so that it's equal distance along the 3 edges here. Okay, so we've got that down. Now for this one, I'm going to put adhesive on this edge and along the bottom. I'm not going to worry about along this fold line because to me that's not critical. So I am looking to see that I've got equal distance on the bottom and here, and I should be checking this top portion up here, but it should just work itself out. Now, if it bothers you that this is loose, go ahead and tack that down. So you could tack that down with a little liquid glue. I'm going to slide in a glue dot. I just really want to tack it in place so that it doesn't lift up on me. So I'm just going to put it right there in that corner, give that a little push, and now I should be good to go. And so now I've got my great pocket that I can slide my gift card in if I want to, or I don't have to, right? And then let's decorate it, because while this is fantastic, we've got our lovely greeting that we can put down as well. Now you could have done this flipped the other way. So if you prefer your sentiment to be on the right side, you could have put the pocket on the left side just by folding the other edge down. So you could have folded either one. So what do you guys think? Do you love it? I think it turned out fantastic. You definitely are going to want to get your hands on this month's All-Star Video Class Tutorial Bundle. You can get it for free when you spend $50 in my online store before shipping and tax and after rewards are applied. Or you can purchase them for $15 in my tutorial store. So All right. If you guys are enjoying the projects I'm sharing with you, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. And don't forget to follow my channel. And don't forget to invite your friends to come and join us for our crafty fun on Tuesdays. All right. Thank you guys so much. And I will talk to you soon. Bye for now.